The Miami Heat are easily a top 10 team to watch in the upcoming NBA season. They had a great playoff. They did what they had to do. They came in and showed that, hey, we're here just as good as anybody. We belong. Clearly, you have Bam Adebayo, doing his thing, being a playmaker, getting rebounds, posterizing everybody, whoever's in the paint, don't even matter. Blocking shots, like he was a do-it-all guy for us. Jimmy Butler, do-it-all guy for us at the wing position. You got Goran Dragic, dropping 20 plus a night in the playoffs, and started. Played great defense. He was an all-star for that playoffs for sure. Like there was no doubt about that. He came in right on time after Kendrick Nunn hit his slump. I really appreciate that for sure as a Miami Heat fan. He was ready to go from the jump. He knew what was expected of him. He knew he had to do what he had to do when it came to scoring the basketball. And after he went down in the finals, that was a big loss for us, clearly. We won a couple games, but I honestly believe that we could have fought them in 7 games with a healthy Bam and a healthy Dragic. Quote me on that. Just wait till next year. But yeah, the real question is, who should the Miami Heat draft in 2020? And I believe that the positional needs that they have right now is point guard, the center position, and the guard position. Guard position is combo guard. The positionless basketball that the Miami Heat play. And if they're able to get a guard, hopefully he's a Tyrese Maxey or a Malachi Flynn. That would be a very good move for the Heat. If those guys are both off the boards, then they can't go wrong with Theo Maledon. I'm not really sure how to pronounce his name, to be honest. I'm just guessing. That would be a good move if they're trying to go for a point guard. If they're trying to go for a big, Jalen Smith would be a very good pickup. Patrick Williams, he's like a wing 4 position type of guy. He could play a 3 or a 4 if you need him at the 4. Like he could guard 1 through 4. He could get you some buckets. He's a decent player, no doubt. Aaron Nesmith, if he falls to us, which I highly doubt, and Trey Jones from Duke. I don't think he's gonna be likely to be picked at 20, but I wouldn't see why not. I mean, he's a good player, no doubt. He definitely expanded his game when it came to his sophomore season, and he improved his 3-point shot and became a better player overall. But I don't know if he's top 20 worthy, to be honest with you. He's a very good player, no doubt. But I think there are better players that will be available around that time, and I don't see the Miami Heat really going so hard for Trey Jones, unless he awes them in practice and training camp or whatever they do, and the interview goes great. Then okay, I'll side with the Heat just for the great decision making in the draft, but I don't think he's gonna be that guy for them in the draft. But if they're able to get a guard, then they have to get a big in a free agency. They need a big. They got exposed in the playoffs playing against the Lakers. Even Giannis had his moments where he just dominated on us, and that's just unacceptable. Especially when you have a clear disadvantage and they exploit it and you can't overcome that. That's how you know something needs to be changed. And they could get a Serge Ibaka and an Aaron Baines. If they could get both of those guys right now and draft a point guard, all right, now we're talking. I mean, they got Kelly Oubre for next year, so I don't really know if they could get both of them. But if they could get Serge Ibaka, I'm fine with that, the 5 position. Or Aaron Baines, either one. Tristan Thompson and both those guys are gone to a different team or they stay put. Tristan Thompson would be a good pickup on an affordable contract. Nothing crazy, of course. I expect them to re-sign Goran Dragic. Now, if they draft a center instead of a guard, then going for a point guard like Fred VanVleet or another guard like Bogdan Bogdanovic, then we can make some conversations about how the Miami Heat are making moves. I think that Fred VanVleet would be a very good pickup for point guard or the guard position. Same for Bogdanovic. I think both of those guys need a team where they can actually portray their game and yeah, man. No doubt about that. But I'll leave it at that, man. Just letting you guys know how I feel about what the Miami Heat should do in the draft. Like, comment, subscribe. You know, the usual. And yeah, have a good day, man. Peace.